guys are married, right? Will, Mark,
Mm-hmm.
what did you find special about your wedding days? What's a memory you loved about your wedding day?
Oh man, family and friends. My wife walking down the aisle. It was a great day.
Yeah, I mean,
great day.
It's just so special to see, all the people in your life that you care about, and they're wishing you well as you start your new journey together. So it's just like mostly about the other people, the attendees. Yeah.
Do it again.
Do you guys think it would have been as magical of an experience if it had taken place, I don't know, not in real life with all your friends and family cheering you on, but instead in the metaverse?
Probably not. Probably not.
Well, hold on. Before you answer that question,
it would be nice, but
come with me for a second. Can't you just imagine the feeling of the embrace of your father before he walks you down the aisle? Or you're just imagining it, by the way. You're not feeling it. Or the warmth you experience by looking out from the altar to see the avatars of all the people that are meaningful to you in your life, or the delight.
An alligator and
holding axes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's not going to be frustrating. You're not going to recognize any of the avatars.
Well, hold on. What about the delight of watching a screen where your avatar eats a one-of-a-kind wedding cake while you shovel Americone Dream out of a gallon container into your face with your pants off? Come on.
Yeah. Or the joy of watching the father-daughter dance that's completely computer generated.
Exactly, guys.
Less
This
of
is
a
the
hassle,
metaverse.
for sure.
We're talking about metaverse weddings. Hell yeah.
This is bad.
It happened.
The only good thing about this
It's already happened.
It's on.
You can bring back like dead relatives to see it. That's kind of cool, but that's about it.
Yeah, but there's a vacant avatar.
Right.
Well, someone would, you pay some.
How cool
some
is
guy to
Pay representative.
Yeah, pay representative.
What you do, Mark, is you have the live wedding in the real so now that there's the metaverse, what do you call the real world?
IRL, bro.
The real world.
The real world. So you have the wedding in the real world, and then you go to the metaverse to have the wedding for all of your dead relatives.
Well, we're gonna get into
not just the dead relatives.
You don't
but
have
just the
one.
dead relatives.
Because that'd be weird. That'd be weird.
People
Just
have
the dead
metaverse live people
played by
IRL.
actors.
That sounds like a scene from a
Day.
Native American movie.
We're getting crazy now.
Yeah, okay, so this happened. Guys, this happened. Recently, Tracy and Dave Gagnon decided to take the plunge, and instead of enjoying the special day
Gagnon, right?
with their loved ones, they did it with their closest friends and family's avatars. So the wedding venue, guys, and the world was built by Vibrella, which is a company that builds virtual environments for work and learning events. That's like what they do. And I guess
it's not even a good metaverse. It's like
Look how stupid this is.
It's like a
This
2D paper animation.
This is such a decline. This is an immediate decline when they send you this invitation.
Well, yeah. They did a video invitation. I'm going to play it for you. According to the New York Times, guys, the article about their nuptials, Mrs. Gagnon's avatar was walked down the aisle by the avatar of her close friend, and Mrs. Gagnon's avatar watched, or Mr. Gagnon's avatar watched as his buddies.
Gagnon?
Gagnon? Gagnon?
Gagnon.
Yeah, Gagnon. We're going Gagnon.
Metaverse.
Mr. Gagnon's avatar watched as his buddy's avatar ambled up to the stage and delivered a toast. And 7-year-old twin avatars, the ring bearer and the flower girl, danced at the reception. So it was really pretty good.
My dead dog was the ring bearer.
Oh, God.
Are you showing us you're showing us a video on Silent Pat? Is this a video of their capabilities, or is this a video of the wedding?
No, this is a video of the company that put together the actual wedding universe, right?
How much?
But it's still probably
how much
bad
did they
based on
con
that.
this family out of?
We're gonna get into that. Guys, so this was actually a perfect beginning to their new life because, after all, the love story began online. See, back in 2015, the couple's respective avatars met at a company event in Vegas virtually. And I'm not sure what happens when your avatar hits the town after a virtual event in
Wait, they met at a metaverse dating site?
Their avatars met. No, is that a work event?
Before real life, before in real life they met in the metaverse. In real life, they met in the metaverse.
Yeah,
have they met in real life
in Vegas, and then
do they live near each other?
I don't know. And they do now because they're married.
That doesn't necessarily. No, that's not.
You could do a long distance.
Yeah, they might not have ever seen each other.
Wow, this is crazy.
This might be like two
What do they look like?
This might be two dudes. One's a girl in the metaverse.
I'm gonna throw away all my jokes. Let's just get into you guys. Got too many questions. It's okay.
Tracy and Super Dave here, coming to you live from the beautiful Atkinson Country Club. Yeah.
Is this them?
And on September 4th,
this is their announcement
is
video.
Exactly where Super Dave and I are going to get married.
And for those of you that can't be here
I'm
in
going
New
to try to explain
Hampshire,
what the metaverse is.
Verbella has set up our wedding in the cloud. So you're all invited to come in and take part in our ceremony and celebration.
Yeah, and they're calling it the wedding of the metaverse wedding of the century. And I'd never heard the term metaverse. So
yeah, so metaverse is the equivalent of in the old days when there was Facebook, it wasn't called social media until there was all the other stuff. So the metaverse is what is for Bella becoming part of all the other stuff.
Yeah,
how did these two get roped
sure.
into this?
Okay, so you ask yourself,
Oh
how'd they
my
get roped into it?
goodness.
It's a great question. They work for Verbella.
Oh.
Yeah, so they work for
It
the
was for free.
company.
They got
that's
it for
doing
free.
This.
So they're
promotion.
because they're like, in their 50s, right? Like
This is
they're
a
not-
second or third marriage
Yeah,
or fourth
right.
marriage. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy's had a few.
Mm-hmm. You can
She's
tell by
spunky.
the phone clip. He's got the phone clip of a man who's been married
Yeah.
before.
Yes,
Third
not only
marriage,
a
first
this is-
metaverse.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I guess they work
Guy
for.
rocking like the Samsung Note 15
Computer on
on-
his hip.
You can leave.
Belt clip.
That guy's ready for anything. You can leave him anywhere. He'll find his way home.
So they work for Verbella, but it's estimated that it would have cost them $30,000 to get it built out, and it's not foreign because there's a woman that the New York Times talked to who runs a virtual wedding planning company. Sandy Hammer, she said, quote, "They're going to take their friends on a space rocket, or a bride can transport her guests into the metaverse. I want my morning session to be in Italy and my evening session in Paris." So the possibilities are endless, and people are doing this. They're hiring virtual planners to create virtual worlds where they can get married. And Wes, you'll love this. The Gagnons kind of cheated because they did actually get hitched in real life while simultaneously hosting a virtual wedding. And they did that by hiring two videographers who doubled the videographer because they had one for the
Big
actual
spender.
wedding and then one focused on the broadcast.
Wow,
That's amazing.
okay. Also, what they're doing, the spokesperson added, is tricking their friends into buying whatever metaverse they're getting married into.
Yes.
And so they have to get accounts there and whatever gear to enter that metaverse. It's a total scam. If somebody invites you to their metaverse wedding, be like,
Decline.
is there a real option? Because if
Right.
not, I'm not going to join whatever your metaverse community
How
is.
about a live stream instead?
Yeah. Exactly. Is there a
How about-
website?
Yeah.
Why do I have to get into your
Pass.
metaverse?
Facebook Live.
$30,000. These weddings are.
Well, yeah. So the business is going to be right. If you want to get metaverse married, you can do plug and play, which is, I guess, as Wes would call the bronze option, right? It's pre-made stuff. Other people have used this art or animations or whatever in their weddings. But for gold package or platinum package, you can get it actually created for you. So if you want to get married, like in the Parthenon, right? Cool. It's just going to cost you, and then maybe you get some NFTs to give away as wedding presents.
So Pat,
Wow.
is the ceremony literally just a live stream, but somebody walks into the theater to watch the live stream?
In this instance, because metaverse weddings are not legally recognized, yes. So in this instance, it was simultaneously happening. So they had the live stream happening in the metaverse, as you can see here.
But
right?
that's such bullshit. So all you do is
But then they
you-
also did the walk down the aisle because I guess the brides.
Okay, so you did get to see some avatars do some shit.
Yeah, absolutely. It was
What's
a
the
double.
market for this? Burn victims?
Well, I think it's people that
Nerds.
don't want to interrupt their masturbation schedule
Yeah,
to go to a
nerds.
wedding. You know.
People who love VR, Mark. Like this is like if you want to live your whole life inside VR, which maybe that's going to be a thing in a few years. But
It will be.
It's scary. It's angering me.
dude, have you used the VR headset? It's pretty immersive. So I mean,
But for a
amazing.
wedding, that's like, top 5 most
Yeah.
important, top 3.
This
those are, like,
metaverse
kids,
sucks, though.
like kids, wedding. Those are like the most important days of your life.
right,
You're gonna
but for
do
a
it in the
video
metaverse?
game, that's what I'm talking about.
Verbella is
there.
essentially it's a company that does virtual events. Like that's why they met, right? Because they
Right.
went to a virtual event that their company was hosting in Vegas,
It's only
Right.
special to them and their company, and
and that's why they didn't know what a metaverse was because they were like, "Wait a minute, this is the Verbella canvas that we
real
work at."
people aren't going to use this.
Real people are going to use this, not
No,
Verbella.
But like not like they're not.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Who-
think
that's
it's
what I'm
really
saying.
going to take off, Pat?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Who's
like-
actually using this? Not other than employees of metaverse
Nerds.
companies, like nerds, burn victims, like 700 pounders that
Tech
can't.
geeks. Yeah.
People that can't fit on a plane.
Why you keep shitting on burn victims?
Well, I'm just saying, like maybe you don't want to take a photo, so you
Right.
have an avatar, right?
Yeah.
Right.
People that don't want to take photos at the
That's
event.
just one of the things in Mark's grab bag.
I can't conceptualialize who would
You're a
do
little
this.
person. You want to make yourself taller.
Yeah, little burn victims.
Yeah.
Mark, I know you can't conceptualize it, but I'm dead on. This is the future where imagine this. It's Friday night or Saturday night, right? And you have a plan, and it's to get on your computer, put on your VR headset, go to your friend's virtual wedding, and it's going to be sick because they got the best virtual artists to create the virtual venue.
Look, I'm okay with it if it's like
virtual beer
like
pong.
$2,000 total for the entire thing, and it's a fun thing you do in parallel with, or you also do the real expensive wedding in person or in person thing as well. I think it's just ridiculous to only do the metaverse thing and that be like
it's
your
just
big event.
some people are gonna love that fucking metaverse. They're gonna be in it.
It's just nuts.
And then you consummate in the metaverse, cyber
sure.
That's
Monday.
when you gotta have.
What if you catch one of your
the senses? The senses.
What if you catch
the
one of your
haptics
your groomsmen's like hitting on your girl in the metaverse or something like that?
dude, that's what I'm
whatever.
saying.
I mean, the
Everyone's gonna
metaverse, you could probably
Bang
I
on the
mean,
pyramid.
The whole wedding party has an orgy.
you can
in the
fuck
metaverse.
anywhere. People are
Yeah,
just gonna be
fuck
jerking.
anywhere.
That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be you're gonna be like having a cocktail conversation with one of the bridesmaids, your groomsmen, and
It's gonna be
they're
cyber
just
sex.
gonna be
You might
beating
marry
off.
3 people in the metaverse that night. You end up with someone you didn't even go to the prom with.
the metaverse is going to bring back cyber sex big time, like chat rooms.
Oh
did.
yeah.
We never went away, Will.
Yeah, I never went away.
Yeah, but now it's going to be back with the vengeance.
It's much better. Yeah.
The
Anyway,
metaverse. Yeah.
just wait till that skin comes out, man.
Oh, exactly. The
you're gonna
haptic
get
skin.
You're gonna get you
Whoa.
a head hole and the graphic skin and VR goggles, and you are in business. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for Hard Factor. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great one.